This week is Sunshine Week, a nationally recognized initiative across the country that highlights and educates people on the importance of open government and the potential dangers of secrecy in governance.
Media outlets across the country take time to highlight the importance of transparency in government. Austin Goss tells us more about the importance of open government in South Dakota in our top story at 6.
It is the job of journalists to bring light into the dark corners of government.
The role of the journalist, obviously, is to report the news, to tell the audience something that they didn't know before. And when it comes to covering government, it's to hold government accountable.
Pushback against open records requests in 2005 pushed the American Society of News Editors to establish Sunshine Week. A number of organizations marked the week by holding events to discuss the need for more open government.
Make sure that, our supporters and just the public in general are aware of the importance of government accountability and government transparency. So it's not just something that we're going to focus on for 1 week. We want to make sure that people know how important it is to have access to this information about how the government works and what the government is doing all the time.
In South Dakota, the importance of government transparency is even more notable, given the state's consistently weak record on government transparency laws.
We have several exceptions as far as when government doesn't need to release certain information, whether it be related to law enforcement things or whether it be related to government correspondence and so forth. Things that in other states are considered to be open and accessible by the public and the journalists, but in South Dakota they're not.
While it's just as important to have access to open records at the national and state level, for concerned citizens, staying close to home is just as important.
Decisions that your school board makes, that your city council makes, that your county commissioners make, those decisions probably affect you more on a day-to-day level. So, to just kind of, start the idea of, why open government is so important and, Sunshine Week is such an important concept, maybe, sit in on a city council meeting, see what kind of decisions they're making.
In the Peer Newsroom, Austin Goss, Dakota News Now.